But he was apparently a recording artist also. And did all people knew that?
I thought he was like a visual artist, but I might be thinking of Hitler.
Hitler was a visual artist, just like George Bush. But let me...
Just like George Bush.
I'm CJ. And I'm Lou. Grab your tinfoil hat and tune into...
Speculating Wildly, your number one source for completely accurate, opinion-based news. Did I have any magic strings fly out that time?
Not a single string.
I have been watching... Ooh!
Yeah! A fuzz.
A string?
A fuzz.
Okay, so maybe what we should be doing at this slumber party is a bit of a seance, because apparently there are orbs around me. There's a spirit in here. I'm in a house that I am unfamiliar with. This really is the makings of a horror movie that I've put myself into this
A24
situation.
is making a podcast horror movie.
Is that true? Mm-hmm. Or are you manifesting that?
It's true.
Fuck. So we better look out, because... Oh, I better look out. I'm in an unfamiliar place by myself. I have pigtails in. I'm asking for it.
You have pigtails in, dude.
Dude. And some of you might say, she sounds a little too old for pigtails, and some of you would be right, and I'm not here to argue the age of pigtails.
Pigtails have no age. Pigtails have no gender. To me.
Oh my god, a boy with pigtails is adorable.
Sometimes it happens.
Well, we all know the boy I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm thinking of that boy.
Viewers and listeners at home, you couldn't guess
you
for $1 million.
What boy. And that's actually Slumber Party secrets. That's a secret we're sharing.
Oh my gosh. Should we just we'll just keep alluding to him over the course of this podcast until we get him as a guest?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until he DMs us and says, "Why are you talking about me and my cute little piggy tails?"
I would die. I would literally freak out as if... Well, because he's Anyway, I could talk about him all day.
But well, that's a different episode, but you know I'm in.
Yeah. I have good news. In this horror movie situation I have put myself into, I found a magic 8-ball. Okay,
that's for a sleepover.
This is for a sleepover, and that's what we're doing today. So, do you have a question about your future or about sort of the world at large, the dark magic that controls us all, that you would like to ask to get us started? Mm-hmm. Okay. Take your time.
Will CJ or Lou marry the boy we were talking about? I'm so scared.
Most likely. The way that thinking of him makes me blush is insane.
My skin is on fire.
Oh.
So dumb.
Okay, so one of us is gonna marry the secret boy that we have a joint crush on. Okay,
sorry for the cough.
No.
Sorry, I'll cut that.
Leaving it. I also need everyone to sort of try to figure out what is a man that exists at the crossroads that you and I would both be attracted to.
What does an insane lesbian and CJ want in a partner? Can you figure it out? And I just want you guys to know, don't freak out. We have agreed that if it came to being a throuple, we'd work it out. Okay, now you ask a question.
Is polyamory an affront to God? I'm just kidding. My real question, although I know I'm what does it say? We might have to cut this. It's not, it's telling me nothing, because that's a question that's not worth asking.
Well, and they're still sort of figuring it out up there.
Yeah. Okay, my real question. Okay, what do I want to know? I've never wanted to know anything less than I do in this moment, apparently. Ooh, I'm gonna get spooky. Okay. Is there a spirit in this house I should be aware of? It's just all bubbles.
Yeah. Well,
okay, we're gonna have to let that rest after the power that it gave us in our first answer.
Yeah, we got one amazing answer, and that's all we need. We're not greedy.
No. And maybe it's best I don't know the answer to that question.
So true.
So true.
Because we saw the string fly.
And that means yes. That we already know the answer is yes, there are spirits. Are you a big ghost believer? I don't know this about you. If you're because there is a funny like separation of people who like a Brennan Lee Mulligan being like, God's not real, ghosts aren't real. I'm like, how do you possibly think that?
Well, because he's also like synchronicities and people reaching out to you from the past, and I say, brother.
Right. I don't know how you can have one without the other. Yeah. And I feel like that's true of people who are like questioning the reality that has been constructed for us to live within, are too often people who are like, ghosts aren't real. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah. For me, I think what's what makes me not trustworthy, I don't know, is that I don't have like a, this is what I believe.
Right.
I'm famously like, anything is possible. Convince me. I believe some ghost stories I've heard. I believe that spirits are here. But I also heard, that like spirits communicate through guardian angels. Like good spirits.
Right.
And so that's like the good stuff. And then the bad stuff is, knocking poltergeist vibe. Knocking down poltergeist vibe.
Absolutely. Well, I asked the witch who lived next to my college. Brag, I went to college. I asked the witch who lived next to my college about spirits once, and she was like, listen, are there spirits here? Yeah. Can they communicate with you through a Ouija board? Absolutely. She was like, but guess what? They're using all their energy to stay on this plane, and therefore, like, no, they cannot possess your items and make them float and throw them at you. She was like, they could make things inconvenient for you or like annoying, or so like, like affect the energy of your home where you're like stubbing your toe a lot more or dropping things, but they can't like get you and kill you. They can't sort of like the Conjuring universe it up.
Heard.
And now I'm just thinking.
Wow, so we'll have to be doing some ghost episodes because I have a lot more to say on that.
Yeah, well, we could also just do a full seance episode for our next slumber party vibes.
That's true.
That
and I'm wanting
also
to play live of
exactly. Say less. I played that game at slumber parties when I was a wee child, light as a feather, stiff as a board, but I don't know, maybe I just wasn't a believer enough at the time, but I've never had a successful experience with it, nor do I know anyone who has. But then I feel like I don't know anyone personally who has, but I feel like I know someone who knows someone who has been like, no, they totally floated.
Well, and I've read articles about how it's real, which sounds cool. Just like how it's like the kid version of mom lifting a car off of her baby.
Whoa. Okay.
Like if there's like 13 tweens, like they can lift a kid for a sec.
I believe that, yeah.
I didn't have enough friends to try it out.
No. The idea of being in a group of 13 tweens is horrifying. Even if I'm putting myself in the mindset of being a tween again. Like, I don't think there's never been a phase. I'm lying. Because I was a theater kid, so I was with 13 tweens plenty of times.
That doesn't mean it wasn't hell.
I was like a theater kid who was like a big weirdo. Like, I was just like a clown. And so I was always having fun because that was the choice I made.
Okay, well, that's delightful. I was a theater tween, who would take one of my favorite tweens, and then we would just go be two tweens.
Got it.
Because I couldn't.
What just happened?
Well, so our viewers can't see it because this is the FaceTime screen, but it's the freaking AI when you do this. Just for our listeners, actually for everyone. What you can't see is that I held up the number 2 with my hand and Blinn filled my screen, just so you know. And I turned it off is the craziest part, and it still haunts me.
Well, the spirit of some theater tweens are among us, and they said they're balloons. Yeah. They said celebrate your inner theater tween. I understand the concept though of being a group of tweens and then picking one tween and then being the 2 tweens.
Yeah. I just couldn't be more than like max 4 tweens. That was too many tweens.
Yeah, maybe this won't come as a surprise to anyone, but I never really. Nope, I'm lying again. I have had friend groups, but in my adult life, I was gonna say I've never had a friend group, but that's not true.
I love
But
when
I
you lie.
also. I just like I think that my history is only based on this one moment. I don't
Yeah,
have like a friend group right now, and therefore I'm like, that's never happened to me.
I get
Not
it. I say that all the
not
time. I love to make a bold accusation that's just wrong,
Yep.
especially when it's about myself.
You and me both, and then I like to go. I consider myself to be very self-aware. Huh?
Of what? Yeah.
Of what?
Of what parts of yourself? That I'm
I
here
don't
right
know.
now.
Yeah, that I'm aware of. I'm aware that I'm in this present moment. Sorry that I live in the moment. Sorry that I'm so present and
I almost said
attentive.
boo-hoo. What? Like,
Boo-hoo. Say it.
boo-hoo. I guess I'm the sleepover bully.
I was
What the
gonna
heck?
say.
I'm putting your hand in warm water later.
That's fucked.
Drawing a penis on your face.
No. I've never had a penis drawn on my face. I don't want to start now. I'm gonna be
can't
really.
reach ya.
I'll be really freaked out if I wake up in the morning with a penis on my face. Because as we know, as we've established, I'm in a house all alone.
Yeah, sort of scary. Sort of spooky. And
Yeah.
a bunch of ghost tweens. That's really scary.
I would rather be haunted. Would you rather be haunted by 13 ghost tweens or one middle-aged man? He's non-threatening, but he's just there.
It's really hard. I think it's kind of equal. But I actually think I might go man because I feel like I could be like, I'll turn on the game for him.
Yeah. I would also go man, and then unfortunately for me, I'd probably fall in love with him.
No, you'd love to fall in love.
A middle-aged man who is a
Yes.
ghost
Yeah.
who only I can see?
That's actually your dream world. Okay. You
I
might
love
move
him so
in.
much already. I'm ready. No, I don't welcome that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Spirit world. I'm all
Spirit
set.
world? My friend is kidding.
I'm kidding and I'm joking. Unless he's like really fun and cool.
Unless
And-
he's sort of gaunt and really slender in a weird way.
No.
No. Maybe.
Unless. Okay, I'm falling out of my chair. I'm falling out of my chair with excitement. Okay, I've brought a game to the sleepover.
I can't wait to play your game that you've brought. I've also brought a game.
Okay, as we can see, we have a little devilish angel on my shirt. Sabrina Carpenter, world famous pop star. So she got me thinking, as she often does, with her profound lyrics and with her insane level of fame. She has me questioning reality. She has me wanting to be a different version of myself, and that made me think, okay, let's get a little game going of clone or original person. If you're listening to this, you're either a friend of mine who is worried about my mental health, or you're a conspiracy-minded person as well, so you're familiar with the idea that many celebrities are clones.
Yeah.
So I have a list of celebrities here, and I'm dying to know what's your take on whether or not they are clone or person.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start with one that I've never heard anyone say anything about, but I'm just like, let's talk about it. Sandra Bullock.
Person.
I think
Deeply.
person too, right?
Like for is this supposed to be rapid fire or can I make little comments?
Oh, please comment. I would love to
Okay.
discuss them all in detail.
Like brand new Sandra Bullock, brand new to the scene, sort of while you were sleeping Sandra Bullock.
Ugh.
Person in the most person way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then also person in the most person way of like trying to get accolades and accomplishments and starring in The Blind Side.
Yeah.
A clone wouldn't do that.
I don't think so because okay, so I would agree. Sandra Bullock, person at the beginning, person now. I will say she's got a lot of plastic surgery done,
Certainly.
and I just feel like you can't go under anesthesia that many times and come out unscathed spiritually.
Yeah, just sort of a different person now.
Yeah. Whereas I'm the same as I've always been, as we can tell from all the lies I've told about my past on this podcast today. Okay, here's one that I heard of recently. Selena Gomez.
Okay, wait. I heard about this recently too. Oh, maybe from you.
It might have been.
that's sort of a tough one. I'm sort of in the middle on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think I go person because, again, like, well, I was gonna say why would a clone be with Benny Blanco, but then I'm like, why would a person be with Benny Blanco?
Yeah, I mean, exactly though. So
Sorry to Benny Blanco, I guess.
I'm not.
No, I'm
hey,
not.
Benny Blanco.
I shook my head no.
I'm not sorry. I read an article, watched a TikTok that was like, Selena Gomez is a clone, and I was like, absolutely, tell me more about that.
Please.
And it was honestly like a really sad backstory of her becoming a clone when she had to. She was pregnant with Justin Bieber's. So the idea is, let's play freeze dance later. Okay, the idea behind Selena Gomez being a clone is that at one point she was pregnant with Justin Bieber's baby and had to choose between sacrificing herself or the baby, and she chose to sacrifice herself. So now, who was it that they said is raising her baby? Some
Miley?
other celebrity. No, because Miley doesn't have a baby.
No, but I feel like you said Miley. But she doesn't have a baby, no.
Let's layer her in there. But someone else is raising the baby, and like that's why Justin's so fucked up, because he like has internalized all this, whether or not he like consciously knows it or not. And then that's and Benny Blanco is her handler, not her lover, because it is more likely.
I believe that regardless.
Yeah. So I think Selena Gomez. I don't know that I don't want to hitch my horse to that cart that I just described. But I could
do.
I could go either.
Your idea. You're just the messenger, and famously we don't shoot those guys.
Thank you. Thank you for leaving me unshot. Okay, so you said Selena half and half?
Half and half.
Okay, Avril Lavigne, a really popular one. Sort of like the gateway into wondering about things.
Yeah, I would say she really was my gateway, and I would say... Dang it. I wish I had fast answers, but...
It's a lot to think about. The world is a complicated and layered place.
I feel that person.
I also feel person. I also feel that Avril Lavigne is Avril Lavigne. Who she was at the beginning. I also feel
if she were a clone, she would still be releasing albums a lot.
Hey, that's
because
really
she would have someone controlling her more.
Right. Or she would have had like a really public breakdown and be like existing in like this weird. So my next question, Britney Spears.
Britney, yeah. And I knew it was coming.
Right.
Clone. So.
I think I'm like wondering even if I think that she's a clone, like that like was made in a lab, or if they just like they killed her, or she killed herself, or she died, and then they got a body double who's like a weird paid actor.
I also don't know if this is I don't know if this really normal thing that happens to women is crazy to say. Lobotomy.
Lobotomy.
The third answer.
The third gender, lobotomy. Lobotomized.
Because she was being so human.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about when Britney shaved her head when we were like youths, and so adults were like, what a fucking freak. And then I became 28 and did shave my head and freaked out. I didn't have children. That was the only difference between Britney and I. But I had a full spiral and shaved my head and wanted to, evaporate.
Yeah.
Saturn returns do crazy things to people's brains and abusive husbands. So.
And like fathers and systems, So I think that the original Britney is no longer walking among us, and whatever we're seeing online is something else.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
Would you say that something is a clone, or would you say it's or do you lean more lobotomized version of Britney?
I think I lean more lobotomized, but I'm thinking of like X-Files clones where they're those aliens who can become anyone, and I'm like, is it just that?
See?
But would an alien dance on TikTok?
Well, so if I'm picking from my list of someone who I would say, so like let's say Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm. She's a person to me.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
Because I could see her totally being like that alien type of clone that you were just talking about.
Oh, she's human to me. Because she's my mother.
Well, she's fantastic. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I can acknowledge dark magic is among us and still worship it.
Of course.
Without it being worship. As I say, as I wear her gigantically
it's
on
not
my
worship.
Shirt. I don't worship her, and I'm like, I love her. I want to look just like her and sing and dance just like that. I just think she looks so starkly different than she did when, I mean, women age, let's say that. But I just remember seeing her in The Fame, her first album, and then when The Fame Monster came out, I was like, and the Bad Romance music video came out, I was like, who is that?
Yeah.
But then it could all be because of the bangs.
The bangs and her bleaching her eyebrows does a lot, I think.
That's so true.
I also think that she's normal human person because she has a normal human person husband, who I love. You think that makes her more clone?
I don't know. That makes me more suspicious because I'm like, you're so famous and you have a normal person husband. Who is that really?
I think he does famous things. But when you see him, you're like, that's a guy.
That's a guy. That's how I feel about when I look at John C. Reilly, who is a famous actor. I go, that's a guy.
No, he is a guy.
He's human.
I saw him in New Orleans when I was like 12 probably. And I said, hey, I know you. And he said, you do? And then he walked away.
That's a guy.
But I couldn't place it. I was just like, is that my teacher?
Oh,
anyway,
I
so
love
person,
that exchange.
John C. Reilly.
So he wasn't on my list, but I'm glad that we've discovered that. Okay. Okay. Now this one. Let's go with Paul McCartney. Do you have strong feelings about that theory?
I feel clone.
You feel clone? I don't know enough about the history of it to have an opinion either way, but you feel clone confidently.
I feel clone because I don't think I know the extent of the drama. Because when I was little and I was addicted to the Beatles, I was like, I don't want to know.
Right.
All I know is that John Lennon tried his best and that Ringo Starr is amazing. That's an artist. He writes songs about an octopus's garden.
Yeah, that's fun. I wish more people were named Ringo. Can I say that?
I wish more people were named Ringo Starr, even. What a perfect name. And what a drag name. Why aren't people being drag?
I don't know.
Toward him. I think Ringo is sort of like the last of them.
Who's like a person?
Mm-hmm. And I think that the fact that Paul McCartney is like alive and doing things still makes me freaked.
That's what I was just trying to think of. Because we know John Lennon is dead. Is George alive and with us?
No, George Harrison is dead also.
And then, did Ringo recently die?
I feel that Ringo's alive, but he may have died. No,
he did recently die. I have no idea.
Sometimes with celebrity deaths, I'm like, was that a dream?
Well, yeah, the biggest Mandela effect that I've come across, like that I've experienced, is that I thought Bernie Mac died many years before he did.
Oh, is he alive now?
God, I hope not, because if he is, then I'm from 2 different universes ago.
I really don't remember him being... Okay, Ringo is alive.
Oh!
Ringo is alive. But Bernie Mac? Wait, I think I remember learning about him dying because of watching... He died in 2008.
Wait. Then maybe I'm just wrong.
Well, I thought he was alive because I thought he was in Ocean's 8. But I think I made that happen to myself.
Anyway, write down Mandela effects, because I have another one I really want to talk about for forever and ever, but I can't get into it here because I have more important things to ask. Like,
absolutely.
Do you think that Rosie O'Donnell is a person or a clone?
Person. Unfortunately. She's so human. Are you joking me?
She's so deeply human because she believes in politics so deeply. You know, she's just one of us.
Well, and also, I guess this can't automatically make someone a person. Well, okay, actually, because one of the arguments I was going to use about Selena Gomez being a clone is the way that she looks on Only Murders in the Building, and the way that she speaks is very jarring. Yeah. And I was going to say number one, veneers. But then Rosie O'Donnell, I was going to say veneers are the reason she's a person.
Oh, see, because I would think that, like, I mean, there has to be something that happens to you when you do that to your own teeth. I don't know,
dude. Veneers are a whole episode.
I think they could be. I could pontificate about veneers for forever. Okay, now this one really made me sad when I saw that this was on a list of people think they're cloned. Eminem.
I have no real connections to this man.
I went through a real strong Eminem phase.
Yeah. Most people our age did. I think I was just being too Zooey Deschanel to know, you know?
I love that. Yeah, I do think it's hard to have both. I didn't have Zooey Deschanel in my heart until much later than Eminem, but I also I'm a little bit older than you, so.
Not by much, though. I addicted, still am, listening to women who sound like they have honey in their throat. Sorry.
That was too visceral for me. That was really...
But it's true.
I'm just, like, such an empath. Like, when you say things, I feel
When I say, like, honey in their throat, you're like, there's honey in your throat.
Yeah, like, I have to imagine that. Okay, but so I didn't know that there was a theory about Eminem being a clone, but I guess someone somewhere thinks that he died in a car crash and then was replaced by a lookalike. But whoever the lookalike... So I don't think he's a clone, and I don't think it's a lookalike, but it could be. I hope it's not, because I just love Eminem for some reason. But whoever they replaced him with is, like, seems to be, like, a really cool guy.
I literally know nothing about Eminem then or now, and so he's so off my radar that I'm like, if they cloned him, surely I'd know about him.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so we're going to say he's a human person.
I'm saying human person.
Let's say human person, because that's what I need to think. Okay, speaking of needing to think things about people.
Yeah.
What do you think of Tom Hanks being a clone or a person? And maybe in general. Okay.
Clone down. But married to Rita Wilson? Interesting. Rita Wilson, angel to me.
Well, I almost want to say Tom Hanks cloner. Like, he's a powerful...
I would agree with that. And I also feel like I just learned something horrible about Rita Wilson. I can't tell you what it is. But I think I just learned something horrible about her.
Was it from my facial expressions?
Well, your facial expression is what reminded me. Do you think that she's a Zionist? So many people are. Was that the horrible thing?
Probably. It is a horrible thing. So, yeah. Okay. So, well, I'm glad that you could have something to say about Tom Hanks, because in my experience, so many people have, like, a hard stop at questioning Tom Hanks.
Which is so bizarre. I think the thing that really made... Okay, so anyone who respected me, they're gonna stop when I say this.
I can't wait.
Tom Hanks has never been, like, it for me. I've sort of, like, questioned his presence. I've sort of been like, why is he America's dad? I love You've Got Mail. It's in my, like, top 10 favorite movies of all time, but that's Meg Ryan's fault, not Tom Hanks' fault. Okay. I just am not endeared to him at all. And then when he was, like, the first American with COVID, I was like, what's going on? Why is he the first American with COVID?
I forgot that he was the first American with COVID.
Yeah.
I heard a really good theory about COVID today that I'm not going to share right now.
We'll share a COVID episode. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah. And I'll share off the air. Lest anyone think I'm too serious. This is all funny haha jokes.
We're laughing. Sleepover, we're delirious. It's 3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m. Our parents are out of town, but we're not cool enough to throw a party, so this is what we did. Maybe we're
just gonna play Taboo later.
Yeah. Maybe we had, like, some peppermint schnapps, but we didn't do anything crazy other than sit down and go, do you think Tom Hanks is a person or a clone?
And he's a clone because he was the first American with COVID. The first American with COVID, big air quotes.
Yeah, so I think that he's sort of above a clone. I think he's I think he's in the mix.
Well, because then sort of we have to go down the Illuminati path and really get into that, I think. But that's, like, once again, another episode.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a hard turn, because this person I don't think has anything to do with the Illuminati.
Okay.
Melania Trump.
Not a clone.
Okay.
To me. I want to know your question.
Do you think that she is, like, the Melania that we see out getting on and off planes and scowling behind her husband? Do you think that is the same, like, Russian supermodel who she was when they met?
No. Lobotomy.
You think lobotomy?
But not really. Like, I just think, like, controlling abusive relationship, ultimately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think... Oh, sorry.
No, I think I want to hear what you're going to say.
I was just going to say, like, I can't imagine what living the life of Melania Trump would do to your brain.
That's so true. And that's also, like, I mean, we could say that about Britney Spears, too. I mean, we can apply that to so many of the people who we're wondering about, too. But
I also feel like they feed Melania Trump something.
Like a tranquilizer?
They give her something. They give her stuff. Every morning she has, like, a green smoothie that's chock full of things. Don't ask me what. I'll get arrested.
Yeah, okay. So you think she's just sort of a victim? That's another option.
Yeah, hurt people hurt people.
Hey, guys, the fascism taking over our country is one thing, but have you ever considered that hurt people hurt people?
I'm just trying to therapize America. What's up?
I just remembered, sorry, when I said that, what I just said, do you remember, I'm so excited, that poem that someone wrote to Vladimir Putin about, like, if I was your mother? It was that actress. I just got
full body chills. Because no, I did not remember.
Me either, and now I do, and I'm so excited.
And I'm just going to say right now, if you want to hear a dramatic reading of that poem, you can subscribe to our Tron.
Yes!
So,
find us on below. The Tron for that dramatic reading, among others. Lou, I've never thought that you were smarter. That is so much fun. I'm so excited. Because, again, I was a theater kid, and that is still within me. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, there was something else I thought of, but I'm too excited about this idea.
How do you feel about, do you think you think she cloned?
Melania? I think Melania is, similarly to you, I think that, like, the real Melania is suffering, and is being controlled. I think it's kind of like a Shelley Miscavige situation. You're familiar with Shelley Miscavige? Mm. Okay, don't become familiar with her until I do the Scientology episode, okay? Just save it.
Okay. Heard.
I'm so excited to talk about Scientology. It's unreal. So I think that, like, the original Melania is among us, and I think she's, like, probably, like, at the White House. I think that there is a body double who we're seeing most of the time.
Sure.
And I think that she's being controlled probably through the lens of, you know, having a child, right? I mean, that's such a big thing that you can wield against a person.
Yeah.
So I think that similarly, I don't think that she's been cloned, but I think that, like, she is kept away, and that, like, who we see publicly is likely a body double.
I think that's incredibly fair. I think that's really fair.
Thank you for that. My persuasive essay. Okay, I just want to ask just a couple more. Let's say 3 more. Okay.
Gorgeous.
Because I don't want to talk about Katy Perry. We've already talked about Justin Bieber. Oh, but actually, I might have to do a few more, because Miley Cyrus. How are we feeling about her these days?
Worried.
Disappointed.
Did she do something?
Well, just, have you seen her?
No. For the thing about me, for someone who has a podcast that really leans into pop culture, I know nothing. I don't watch anything.
Okay, so then I'm going to get your raw reaction to this thing that I keep getting served in my doom scrolling. Mm-hmm. The idea that Miley Cyrus is so capable of looking staunchly different on 2 different occasions, sometimes looking like Miley, like she's just being Miley, and sometimes bearing a stark resemblance to one of her sisters or her mother. There's a theory that Miley, physical form, is empty, can be loaded in with the real Miley Cyrus, and that's when she looks like herself. Or it can be loaded in with Trish, her mom, and then looks like Trish and looks kind of like scary, obviously, because when she's herself, she looks adorable. Or it can be loaded in with another one of her sisters, not Noah, but one of the other
Not
ones.
Noah, because Noah just looks scary all on her own.
Yeah.
Sorry, Noah.
But you really do. So that, like, she's, like, sort of become this, like, husk.
I don't not believe it. But I love Miley, so I want her to be a person, obviously.
Well, exactly. But we can love and question the things that bring us joy.
It's true. Well, and just because someone's a clone doesn't mean they're a willing clone. They can be a clone against their will, of course.
Oh, yeah, I think that most
More
clones
likely
are
than
clones
not.
against
Yeah.
their will. Well, now I'm kind of like cloned by choice or cloned by...
Well,
cloned
because,
by accident.
okay, here's to just go, like, totally left field, but something that has been sitting on my head and my heart was Whitney, don't know her last name, from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, was on Z-Way. Z-Way asked her... Because, okay, so there's, like, for those who don't watch, there are two of the wives who are, like, fighting for fame. The storyline was that they were fighting for a spot on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Whitney got the spot. She then was also cast as Roxy Hart in Chicago on Broadway.
Yes.
And Z-Way asked her, like, fame comes at a cost. Are you willing to pay the price? And also, she looks body swapped.
You think?
Crazy style. And she was like, old me wasn't willing to pay the price. New me is. And she just said it, like, so quick, without any hesitation, like, from her chest. And that has freaked me out to a new way. Because, one, I'm like, Z-Way, please tell us all what the price is. What's the price of fame?
And do you think that Z-Way has... Z-Way? Do you think Z-Way has paid that price?
Well, Z-Way also looked a little body swapped in that episode.
No.
But then also, the Z-Way Lizzo episode, they both look a little body swapped. Z-Way looks more Z-Way than
Lizzo
this past
Lizzo.
episode. Well, Lizzo, we're going to be having a Lizzo ep.
Oh, yeah. That's another one that makes you...
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even put Chapel Roan on this list, because
We're not ready.
I can't get there yet.
Maybe in a couple years.
You know? And to be fair, I don't think Sabrina is a clone.
No.
I think that there's dark magic behind her image and her sound.
There has to be.
And by dark magic, I could just mean, like, there's subliminal messages in it. But also, like, maybe I just think her music's really good. Like, and I'm just going cuckoo bananas going, I think this is so good. I like this so much. They put drugs in it.
I think they put drugs in it because, I was like, I don't want to be a Sabrina Carpenter fan. And then I walk through New York City one day, espresso penetrates my brain, and I'm different now. But I also feel that they put drugs in the man we both want to marry, and I feel amazing about that.
I think that he was born with drugs in him. I think they put drugs into Sabrina.
Yeah.
And for that I am grateful, because boy do I love her music. But the first time I heard, literally the song that is on my shirt, the first time I heard Please, 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 I was like, I do not like this song. And if in 2 weeks I say that I like this song, I know that there's, like, messaging in this. Yeah. And 2 weeks later I was like, the ceiling fan line is so good, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, Man-Child, months and months, I was like, I won't listen to it. I don't care about it.
Love.
Grammy's performance changed me.
Yeah. So I think that she's still fun and cool.
Of course, we love her. We love Paloma, is what I'm learning, that I love Paloma, at least.
We do. Okay, there's a few heavy hitters on this list that I haven't gotten to yet, and then I'm dying to...
We can do speed round.
Okay, let's do speed round. Kanye West.
Person.
You think?
Person.
Wow,
he's making so many mistakes.
But that's why I think clone, because I think that... Well, do you know that he said that about himself? That if I come back... If I go away for a while and I come back and I look different and I'm not acting right, that's not me.
But he's never acted right.
No, that's true. Except for when he said, when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people, that was acting right.
But he should have said, but me neither.
But then at the time, I think he did care about black people.
I don't know enough about Kanye West because I was still in my honey throat phase.
Okay, so you're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give you a homework assignment. You're gonna do a deep dive on Kanye West, and give me a book report. Okay, so you think person. That's great. Tyra Banks.
Clone.
I would say lizard person. Yes.
Lizard person. Yeah.
Okay, Amanda Bynes.
Person.
In the same way that like Melania is a person, like just like a victim.
I think more like. I think that Amanda Bynes is like top of the pyramid child star, and like her being nail tech and releasing house music. I'm like, she's just trying to find herself. She's trying to please her inner child. She's like doing her therapy stuff.
Yeah.
I love that girl.
I love her too.
I love that girl.
She was like, I mean, she's like comedy idol. Like, she was so good. She was
The Amanda Show is why I am the way I am.
Yes, me too, 100%. Even like when she was on All That.
Baby.
Oh my God, I thought she was the funniest thing. God, I loved All That. Wow.
Amazing show to this day.
Oh God, it sucks that Nickelodeon is such a hot mess.
Cesspit.
Okay.
Cesspit.
Cesspit, baby. Okay, how do you feel about Tom Cruise?
I don't. I think he's a person.
I think he's a person too.
I think he's a person. I don't care about him. I think if he was a clone, they would have made him taller.
Period. Okay. There's 2 more heavy hitters on this list. Okay, Taylor Swift.
Person. Too boring to be a clone.
Okay, excellent. And then last but not least, Beyonce.
Sorry for the deafening silence.
No, never apologize.
Clone.
Period.
A person would care about their husband being that way.
Say less.
To me.
And that concludes our first rousing rendition of clone or person.
And I just wanted to say 2 things. First of all, 11/11. I want to start off by just saying 11/11. And I also want to follow up by saying something that I want to talk about Sabrina Carpenter that's so nothing. I wish that they would change her tights. I hate her tights. They look like a bad figure skater's tights. I think they need to go powder pink or just plain ass pantyhose. The like deeply tan that doesn't match her skin tone, so shiny. And also, how many pairs is she wearing?
I was just thinking the same thing. God, 19? It must be hard for that girl to pee. Jeez Louise.
Can't believe she's singing and dancing in that. Conspiracy theory, let her out of her tights. Okay.
Free Sabrina from her
Sabrina
tights.
From her tights.
Well, a little bit. Do you think our Magic 8 Ball's working yet?
We can try.
What was the question I asked before? Uh-oh.
You asked if you were being haunted. Haunted.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
So it did just give me an answer. Yeah, it's still the same. Unfortunately, in regards to the previously asked question of, is there a spirit in this house? The Magic 8 Ball has let me know that signs point to yes. I'm going to try to show it to you, but... So.
The signs are pointing to yes, I see that.
F. Okay, that was so fun.
I really did have so much fun with that. Okay, so I also brought a game to the pod. To the sleepover. It's called Scientologist Nepo-baby on a Ryan Murphy project. A la Fuck, Marry, Kill. F, Marry, Kill.
Could we also do F, Marry, Kill in tandem with the other 3 options?
Absolutely. When you are moved to do the FMK of it, please
of it all,
shout it out. Scientologist is at any time. These people aren't all current Scientologists. Some of them are dead and some of them have left.
Me when I realized that people can be dead.
Well, it's scary because of the ghost thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, and because it's the middle of the night and my parents aren't home and I'm just having a slumber party with my one best friend that I chose out of the group of tweens I'm part of.
Exactly.
Call back.
Get me. Okay, are you ready to go and be part
Literally,
of it?
Yes.
Okay, let's start crazy style. I don't know what that means. Laura Dern Juliette Lewis, Tyra Banks.
Okay. Juliette Lewis, Scientologist. Laura Dern, Nepo-baby. Tyra Banks, Ryan Murphy Project.
Yes!
Yes!
Perfect! But also, Juliette Lewis is apparently also a Nepo-baby.
Really?
Apparently.
Huh. Is she currently a Scientologist?
She left.
Good. Because I love her for some reason, and I always have.
No, I love her.
Yeah, what is it about her?
She's an enigma. She's just so talented, I think.
She's, yeah, really good. Also, though, I'll save that to myself. It's
okay,
a secret.
Save it. Okay. Let's see.
This is so exciting because this is so exciting because I can win or lose, and now I'm like really amped up. You know. The Mountain Dew is hitting.
Okay. Kate Hudson. Jeff Bridges. Call back.
Just gonna say, famously discussed last week.
Charles Manson.
No. Kate Hudson, Jeff Bridges, and Charles Manson. Okay. I'm gonna say Jeff. Oh, this one's hard. Kate Hudson, I know, is a Nepo-baby because of Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell being her parents. Don't know where the last name Hudson came from. Don't need to know. Jeff Bridges, if he was ever a Scientologist, that breaks my heart because that's my freaking man. Wait, no, I'm sorry. My man is his brother,
John
Goodman.
Bridges.
John Goodman is my man. Okay, so I'm gonna say Jeff Bridges was a Scientologist. Get that out of here because I don't care about him. He's not his brother. He is himself. And that. What are the other? Well, Charles Manson wasn't Yeah, he wasn't in the Ryan Murphy Project. He died. Well, and he was in jail. Did he die? Oh, another celebrity. I don't know if he's alive or dead. Okay, so wait. Okay, hold on. Then was Charles Manson a Scientologist?
Charles Manson was a Scientologist.
Oh
Jeff
my
Bridges is a Nepo-baby.
And Kate Hudson was in a Ryan Murphy?
Yeah, and a Nepo-baby.
Yeah, that's true. What Ryan Murphy project is she in?
See, and I was afraid you were going to ask that, and I was afraid I should have taken more notes. But I think that she was just on a couple Glee episodes. I think that she was Will Schuster's lover a little bit.
I'm thinking
she was
Gwyneth
like
Paltrow.
another Spanish teacher. No, that was Gwyneth Paltrow.
That was Gwyneth Paltrow.
But Kate Hudson was in Glee. I'm almost positive.
I think so too. I haven't gotten that far in my rewatch. So, okay, that's fun. Okay. Wow. Was Charles Manson a Scientologist at the time that he made the murders be committed?
From what I saw, he was always a Scientologist. Like, as far as... Because did you know... I don't know much about sort of, like... I'm not, like, a true crime kind of guy. I'm not, like, a murderer fan.
Right, I get
but
that.
But he was apparently a recording artist also. And did all people knew that?
I thought he was, like, a visual artist, but I might be thinking of Hitler.
Hitler was a visual artist, just like George Bush. But let me...
Just like George Bush.
They both painted portraits of little Bichon Frises.
That's a good dog.
Is Marilyn Manson related to Charles Manson?
I want to say no. Because then that would make him a Nepo-baby too, is what you're thinking? Yeah. And he's been the subject of a Ryan Murphy project, I presume.
Marilyn Manson or Charles Manson?
Charles. Chucky, as I call him.
Okay, both of Marilyn Manson's parents were not Charles Manson. And also, okay, I just learned that he dated, what's-her-face, Rose McGowan, but I also didn't realize he was married to Dita Von Teese.
Yes, okay, and that is...
Poor women. Poor perfect women.
I know. What's it? That's Marilyn Manson, not Charles Manson.
Correct.
Marilyn, yeah. Also, I'm so sorry, because at first, when you said Marilyn Manson, I was picturing Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. So.
It happens to everyone.
It's the Mountain Dew. I got Mountain Dew brain, dude. I'm not drinking Mountain Dew.
Okay. I was like, are you?
No, I think if I had a sip of Mountain Dew, I would go hyper speed and vanish into thin air.
Fair enough. Okay.
The red
Judith Light.
And I need
Judith Light is the woman who looks like one of those dogs. Those dogs. I think they're called Afghans. With the ears. Do you know who this is? She was Will's mom on Will and Grace. No, that's Blythe Danner. F. Judith Light. What's she famous for?
Can I look her up a pic? Can you look up a picture and then just show it to me? Because then I won't get any spoilers. I'll just get the picture. Judith Light. I mean, like, I know once you show me her, I'll be like, oh.
You'll know her.
Yeah.
I almost turned the volume up instead of the brightness, and I think that's amazing.
Well, I think it's the, Mountain Dew. Okay. I know her from SVU. She's a attorney general. Or a judge.
Nice.
Or something. She's in the law side of it all.
The law side of it all?
Yeah, she's not a cop.
Apparently she's famous for Who's the Boss. I didn't know that about her.
I can see her in that, even though I've never seen that show. I can just picture it. Wow. My brain is a powerful thing. Okay, so her, Judith Light.
Okay, Judith Light, Kiefer Sutherland.
Mm-hmm.
And Demi Moore.
Okay. Oof. Because I think that Kiefer Sutherland was maybe both a Nepo-baby, and he's definitely a Nepo-baby because his dad is that guy from all the horror movies in the 70s.
The guy with the beard.
Okay, maybe I'm not thinking of the same man as you.
No, I think we are. Sorry.
I'm describing him as the guy who from all the horror movies in the 70s. Donald Sutherland.
Yes, yeah, we were thinking of the same guy.
Yeah, he's also in, Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Okay, with the beard. Got there. So he's a Nepo-baby, but I also want to say he's a Scientologist, or has been. Mm-hmm. Demi Moore, I believe, dipped her toe into Scientology. But Judith Light, I cannot picture her in a Ryan Murphy project. And I don't think that Demi Moore would stoop so low as to be in a Ryan Murphy project. But then again, there were many years before the substance that she didn't work. My answer is going to be that Kiefer Sutherland might be all three, really. He might, but I'm gonna peg him as Ryan Murphy. I'm gonna say that Demi Moore is a Nepo-baby and that Judith Light is a Scientologist.
Okay.
Ah!
That's my buzzer noise. Judith Light is in many Ryan Murphy projects.
How come I can't picture her in my mind's eye?
Because they're not the ones that we watch. There's a few on this list of because I didn't know Ryan Murphy was the executive producer of the 911 series.
Yeah, that show looks crazy.
Some people say it's the best show on television.
I'm so happy for those people.
Demi Moore is a Scientologist, was.
Right,
and Kiefer Sutherland is simply an Nepo-baby. So you were right. Whoa. You weren't completely wrong.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, wait, I want to do a good one. I've been doing the bad one, so let me just hold on and do a good one. Okay.
This is so fun.
This one is fun.
Okay.
Michelle Visage.
Okay.
James Corden. And Ben Stiller.
Okay. Ben Stiller is Stiller. Ben Stiller. Yeah, Ben Stiller. Let me say it one more time. Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Oh no! And now I've sort of manifested him, and he's walking in the room right now.
You're in Severance now.
I don't know what I would do if Ben Stiller just walked into the room right now. I don't know why I'm so...
I would ask him... I have a million questions for that man.
Yeah. Okay, he's a Nepo-baby.
How did you know that?
Because I can
Not to give the answer away.
I can picture his dad in my mind, and I know that his dad was also an actor. His dad, who I'm sure is his dad was in Hairspray, and his dad was in Zoolander.
Is his dad that guy?
His dad's that guy.
His dad's that guy.
The guy who owns the dress shop.
The main guy.
The main guy in the Hairspray is the guy who owns the plus size
in the John Waters version. Pardon me. In the John Waters version, the original Hairspray,
which I have seen.
He's John Travolta. No, he's not. Why am I saying that? But he's in the original Hairspray. Yeah. No, it's not Divine.
He might be the dad.
He's the dad?
Yeah.
He's the dad in the original. Why did I say he was John Travolta?
Because in our hearts, we all are. Now, John Travolta, we all know, is a Scientologist. Actively.
Correct. He's on the list, but that seems like a cheat.
And I think they murdered his wife. Anyway, okay. So,
Michelle Visage and James Corden.
James Corden has been in a Ryan Murphy project, and Michelle Visage was at some point a Scientologist. And I know that because she is friends with Leah Remini, famous anti-Scientologist, former Scientologist.
I was afraid you would know that. Okay, you killed that round. You killed that round.
God, can I say something controversial on this podcast where I've never done that
where it's
before?
about controversy?
Winning feels so good.
Okay. Whoa.
Getting the right answer, you're like, ugh.
Wow. Okay.
Better than Mountain Dew. Okay.
Of course. And not much is better than Mountain Dew. Let's be clear.
Let's be real.
Code Red, Baja Blast. The purple one. I think there was a clear one once.
Probably. And then I was going to sort of do like an Avatar thing. Like the 4 kingdoms used to live together in harmony.
Nice.
But I don't know enough about Avatar or Mountain Dew to do that.
I think that's cool, though.
Thank you.
I think that's cool, ultimately.
Thanks.
Okay. Clea Duvall.
Yep.
Isabella Rossellini.
Yep.
And Jada Pinkett Smith.
Okay. My gut reaction is that all 3 of them have been Scientologists.
I think that's fair.
If I may say that. Clea Duvall has been in a Ryan Murphy project. So Clea Duvall, Ryan Murphy, she's in the second season, I want to say, of American Horror Story. She plays a lesbian with Sarah Paulson. She's lesbians with Sarah Paulson and something. Isabella Rossellini? Mussolini? Mm-hmm. What's her name? And then who's left?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Okay, Jada Pinkett Smith has been a Scientologist, is currently one, and then the Rossellini is a Nepo-baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got me. You got my ass.
Yes.
Nailed
it. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Rock on. Okay, let's have a little fun. Let's actually start having fun.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sonny Bono.
Yep.
Chaz Bono.
Yep.
Ben Platt.
the third Bono, Ben Platt. Is that your cat screaming or one of mine?
I think yours. I don't hear a cat screaming at all.
I only heard it for a second. I'm sure it's all fine. Can you give me those names again? I'm so sorry.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Bonos and Ben Platt.
Got it. The 2 Bonos and Ben Platt. Okay, Ben Platt has been in a Ryan Murphy project, I feel. Hold on, these aren't final answers yet.
Of course.
We all know Sonny Bono hasn't because he's died before that. He died in a skiing accident. Chaz Bono is obviously a Nepo-baby because his mom is Cher and his dad is Sonny Bono. And Ben Platt. Was Sonny Bono a Scientologist? I feel like Chaz was a Scientologist.
Do you want me to give you answers?
Wait, okay. But I also feel... Okay, so I feel like Chaz could sort of be all 3. I feel like Chaz could have been in Ryan Murphy, is a Nepo-baby, and could have been a Scientologist. For the first Bono, Dad Bono, I don't know if he was a Nepo-baby.
Bono is so good.
Thank you. I want to say that Scientology was invented sort of before his time. And by before, I mean after. And Ben Platt, is he the gay one or is he the other one?
I feel that he's gay, but I can't be certain.
Is he Evan Hansen or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So he's gay to me. I'm going to say Ben Platt is Ryan Murphy, Chaz is Nepo, and Sonny was Scientology, but I don't think any of those are right. I'm so curious.
Sonny was Scientology.
Ah!
Ben Platt, Nepo-baby.
You trickster, you.
I got you. And Chaz, Nepo-baby, and Ryan Murphy project.
See, and that I knew. But never a Scientologist?
As far as my research could tell.
Wow. Okay. But I haven't even said who I would fuck, marry, or kill yet, because I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, you can give us a couple.
Okay. I'm going to do that for the next 2. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Patrick Schwarzenegger,
Okay.
Lily Collins,
Yep.
and Laura Prepon. Prepon.
Who is that?
She's Orange is the New Black in that 70s show. Ginger Red 70s Ginger Red 70s show? Mountain Dew Red 70s show? Do you know who I mean? Sorry, I keep getting so close to the mic.
Yes. Okay. No, you have to, because it's a...
Donna.
And yeah, Donna from that 70s show. Got it. Okay, so that was Donna from that 70s show, Lily Collins, and the Patrick Schwarzenegger. Well, I think that Patrick was a Scientologist. Lily is a Nepo-baby. And Patrick is too, obviously. But I also know that Donna is a Scientologist. So, Donna Scientologist, Patrick Ryan Murphy, Lily Collins, Nepo-baby. And if I had to fuck, marry, or kill them...
Yeah.
I in my heart of hearts, I want to kill them all.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to marry Patrick Schwarzenegger. I know nothing about him. Not a thing. But I know that I gotta kill Donna, and I'll have sex with Lily Collins one time.
Yeah.
She seems so boring, though. I couldn't do a lifetime being married to her.
It seems to... Every 5 months, I have this conversation with myself. Lily Collins is a Nepo-baby? She's Phil Collins' daughter?
The whole time.
Yeah, you nailed it. Except
Thank
for
you.
Patrick Schwarzenegger is in a Ryan Murphy project. Not Lily Collins. Lily Collins is Nepo-baby Column. Did you say that?
Yes! I did. Okay. I said Patrick
believe you.
Schwarzenegger, Ryan Murphy, Lily Collins, Nepo-baby, and Donna, I knew was a Scientologist. She's a bad lady.
Yeah. And I just want to say that I'm not going to read him on the list, but Donna and Hyde.
Masterson. Yeah.
Yeah. And all the Mastersons. All the Mastersons were Scientologists.
It's fucked up.
Are.
Yeah, he's a bad man. I heard this... Well, and... Okay, so... A theory about that 70s show was, so when they were filming it, Topher Grace, didn't hang out with the rest of them, and everyone was like, God, Topher Grace, he's such a jerk. Everyone else on that show is such good friends. He must be a jerk, because everyone else on that show is such good friends.
Such good friends, yeah.
But then it came out that,
and
actually
then we learned
everyone
about
else
every
on that
other
show,
single person.
Yeah, is a pervert and a deplorable person with an ugly, black, evil inside, and he kind of didn't want to associate himself with that. So justice for Topher Grace.
And also, did you know that Topher Grace had a side hustle of writing royalty-free music for YouTube? Was hired by YouTube to write royalty-free music in the early 2010s?
I did not know that about him, but I love that for
I
him.
think it's just sort of silly. Silly.
That's like, how'd you get there, buddy? But God bless him.
Get there, buddy. Dang. And I also just want to say the overlap of all of these people and Zionists is also up there. I could have made a fourth category, but I decided not to.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's fun. Are you ready to have fun? Here's fun.
Hit me.
Candace Bergen. You would recognize her. Maybe I should do a different one. That's Candace Cameron.
And she's not a Scientologist, but she's a crazy different kind of Christian.
A crazy different kind. Candace Bergen, I mostly know from being in Sex and the City, I think.
Is she the one who falls out the window?
I think so.
I bet she is. That woman looks like she'd be named Candace.
Right?
Yeah.
Candace Bergen. I think she, Oh, age difference. Sorry. Known for Murphy Brown. I don't think she fell out of a window in Sex and the City. Well, maybe she did.
The woman who falls out a window in Sex and the City looks like her name could be Candace really hard. She did not fall out of a window.
I didn't think so.
See, I know her from Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, and somehow I get Candace Bergen confused with, a teenager in a fedora hat just walked by my window. A fedora hat. I get her. I'm done with that thought. Okay.
Okay, so Candace Bergen,
Carrie Fisher, Billy Lord.
Carrie Fisher is Billy Lord's mom.
That's true.
And she's a Nepo-baby. And Billy Lord, the singer, is in a Ryan Murphy project in many. And that means that the woman, Candace Bergen, who looks like a Scientologist, is a Scientologist. However, I think you might be trying to trick me, because I also think Carrie Fisher could have dabbled in Scientology.
As far as I could tell, she didn't. And you got
okay,
it.
good. Phew. Yes. Oh, and if I
it.
was gonna fuck, marry, kill, I'm gonna kill the Scientologist. I'm gonna marry Billy Lord, and Carrie Fisher and I are gonna have such a fun night together. And it's like in the 70s. Although it could have been her when she was older too. Like she doesn't have to be from the 70s, but like we're in a room, we're in a sunken living room, we're smoking cigarettes, and we're fucking.
Sounds like a dream to me.
And then I marry her daughter, so that's kind of fucked up of me, but
yeah. It's like
that's the way it is.
There's something in their genealogy that you're so drawn to that you're honoring Carrie Fisher by marrying Billy Lord.
Amen.
You know?
I do.
Okay. I'm like, okay, wait, okay. Okay. LeAnn Rimes.
Yeah.
Nora Jones.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone.
Oh. LeAnn Rimes, Nora Jones, Sharon Stone. You say that 3 times and then spin around once in a circle of salt, and you will
then
turn
Ben Stiller appears.
Ben Stiller appears. Okay. LeAnn Rimes, Sharon Stone, Nora Jones. This one's hard. Okay. I feel like LeAnn Rimes would be in a Ryan Murphy project. I think Sharon Stone was a Scientologist, and I think Nora Jones must be a Nepo-baby.
Dude.
Yeah! Yes! Fuck yeah.
Surprising to mostly me, LeAnn Rimes is in Nashville 911.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Nashville one.
There's a few. That's a few.
What do you mean? Oh god, this world has so much in it. And there's room for all of it.
It's true.
Amen.
It's true. Okay. Should I just do an easy one?
Hit me.
One that you're gonna love. Emma Roberts.
Yep.
Suri Cruise.
Yep.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Okay. Emma Roberts, Ryan Murphy, girly.
Famous.
Suri Cruise presumably had to have been a Scientologist at some point. Oh, sorry, not you, Siri. Go back to sleep. Thank you. I love you. Love you, AI. Suri Cruise presumably must have been a Scientologist because her dad is the king of Scientology. And who's left?
Lisa Marie Presley.
Lisa Marie Presley is a Nepo-baby. However, I also feel like she could have been a Scientologist at some point.
So also, I tricked you. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm just covering up so she doesn't think I'm talking to her. I love you. Good night. Because I think Suri Cruise maybe wasn't a Scientologist and she's the Nepo-baby. But is she an actor or what is she doing these days?
I think she's like an actor.
Why?
She was on IMDb.
That's crazy.
But I got you because they're all Nepo-babies.
Oh, duh. Emma Roberts. Hello.
But Lisa Marie Presley is the Scientologist of the bunch.
Yep.
Because Priscilla Presley was too.
I did not know that. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm sorry, Priscilla Presley is still with us in this waking plane and Lisa Marie is not? The daughter died and the mom's alive?
To me, they're both dead, but...
And then there's the Elvis of it all.
Of course, who is alive?
Do you think Elvis is alive?
I don't know, jury's out.
I know. I'm sure whatever
She's dead. Sorry.
Which she?
She's dead. Lisa Marie is dead.
Okay.
Priscilla is alive.
Priscilla walks among us.
She's 80 and has disappointing plastic surgery. It's not her fault.
She's a victim of the system, just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest of us.
Ugh.
I'm gonna do one more.
Okay, hit me.
And then I'm gonna just sort of make some comments on some things I found.
Let's do it.
Okay, this one is gonna be Enrique Iglesias.
Oh.
Tiffany Haddish.
Uh-huh.
And Adam Levine.
Wow! Whoa. This is hard. Oh, I don't know. I feel like Enrique could have been in a Ryan Murphy. I also feel like he could have been a Scientologist. I don't know any of them to be Nepo babies, but maybe it's Tiffany Haddish. And then Adam Levine is left as a Scientologist. I have no idea. I don't know. Because I could see all of them in Scientology.
Sure. So Tiffany Haddish is the big Scientologist of the group. Because, you know, she's insane. Because, you know, she's lost it.
That sucks.
It really... There was such a moment in time when I was addicted to that woman.
I thought she was so funny.
And then she became horrible.
That sucks.
Yeah. The way that she talks about Israel.
So there's like a big Scientology loves Israel?
I don't know. I mean, I assume so. Okay. I assume it's like mutually beneficial to be a Zionist in Scientology. Another huge Scientologist, I don't know how I didn't know this. I don't think any longer, but Jerry Seinfeld was a Scientologist. Did you know that? Yeah. I only know him as a Zionist, so.
Yeah. There could have been a time and place where I knew that he was a Scientologist, but that time and place is not the version of me that I know in this moment.
And I hear you.
Should I answer more questions that way?
Yes. I think you could be an amazing politician that way.
Right? Or like in a court of law, like being questioned on the stand. So in this moment, I am not aware of that having happened in the way that I am also not aware that there is a world outside of the room that we're currently in.
Amen. Enrique Iglesias is the Nepo-baby.
That is amazing.
And Adam was in a Ryan Murphy project.
Oh, he really was.
Yeah, for a sec.
He gets big time killed by Zachary Quinto's character in season 2. I guess I'm a really big season 2 American Horror Story fan.
The first 3 seasons are
really good television.
It matters, you know. Cuba Gooding Jr. is a Nepo-baby and in a Ryan Murphy project. A couple Ryan Murphy projects.
Wow.
Jeffrey Tambor was a Scientologist.
And I can't picture him in my mind's eye.
He's the dad in Arrested Development, and then he was also in Transparent, and then he was canceled for playing a trans woman in Transparent. And then I also think he was a pedophile, right?
Oh. Well, he looks like one. Whatever that means to you.
There's a mural in Logan Square that looks like Jeffrey Tambor, and I don't think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a woman, and I think about it a lot.
Ew, sorry. Then I just imagined it, like, looking in your window at you. I imagined the painting crawling off the wall.
I looked into the microphone. I said, like this. Here are some things. Anderson Cooper is a Nepo-baby. Weird.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman in a Ryan Murphy project and also Scientologist. And then I'm like, what power do your partners really have over you? It's so scary.
That you would become a Scientologist for them?
If you would become a Scientologist for Tom Cruise, and then I want to know about how deep Tom Cruise's ties to the Illuminati are, that Nicole was like, okay, that's the price I'll pay for fame. Come on in, Whitney.
You have to consider that... Come on in, Whitney. Who's Whitney?
From Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Woo. You have to consider, though, that she and Tom Cruise, I want to say, did they meet on the set of Eyes Wide Shut, a Stanley Kubrick film that is literally just truth in plain sight? I haven't seen it. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I literally have never seen that movie.
I've watched the first 30 minutes a lot.
I don't think I could do it. Do you think Stanley Kubrick directed the moon landing? That's a conversation for a different day. Bookmark it.
But moon landing episode. We sort of teased that last episode too.
Yeah, we'll keep teasing it until it comes out. But everyone also, like, if you're listening to this podcast, like, you know that's coming, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. I think the rest are kind of boring. And, like, I don't... Like, Nancy Cartwright's a Scientologist, though. That's weird. Because she voices Bart in The Simpsons. And I'm like...
Yeah!
But The Simpsons is normal.
Simpsons is not normal, according to one theory that I read today.
Okay, so do you want to share, or should we circle back?
I heard a rumor. That's how I'm going to start calling all the things I think might be true. Rumors. I heard a rumor that the creator of The Simpsons was on... I actually sent you this Instagram. Was on... He's in the Epstein files. And then there's this carnal law that means that if you hide the truth where people can see it, if you're telling people the truth about like what you're doing and what's going to happen, which is why The Simpsons is so predictive, right?
Yeah.
Because the creator of it literally is in the Epstein files, which means that like you worship some demon deity, but because they tell you what's going to happen, then that they are free from the karmic debt that the horrible things that they've done create. I just saw that this morning. Okay, I
hate to say I really loved it. I loved everything you said. I really hate to say that I loved everything you said.
Well, when the cute little redhead girl, she had like perfect hair, by the way. If you're watching this, I hope you are. Little whatever her name was, is like, hey, it's Che or something like that on Instagram. She had perfect hair and a perfect opinion. So kind of like us.
Perfect opinion. That's sort of how it goes. Look at us.
Just saying.
And also I'll close it on saying Christopher Reeve was a Scientologist.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if he was like the first. I didn't do a huge deep dive into all these people because I was like, that's a lot of people.
I want to live in a world where Christopher Reeve was the first Scientologist.
Did I say that?
You said, I wonder if he was the first. And I was like, yeah, the first one.
I just can't wait to die and know all of the connections.
I know, to be like, what?
Yeah.
That was you? Yeah. Sorry, I'm yelling.
It's crazy. No, please yell about it, because I'm yelling about it. Candace Bergen is also a Nepo-baby, I forgot to say.
Oh.
The more you know. So that's my little game.
That was so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I love playing games about conspiracies. What can I say?
Me too. And again, I just wish more conversations went this way, where it was like, we're only going to talk about this one thing.
The most beautiful part of that is that you can have at least one conversation a week where it's that.
I know. And then subject all of my friends to listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or try to.
Proverbial guns to your heads.
Yeah.
But like a water gun. We're having fun. It's a sleepover.
It's a slumber party. Okay? Okay, well, I think this slumber party is, we've stayed up all night.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Yeah, and then let's go to sleep for half an hour and go to Denny's and
terrorize the staff.
And then just sort of drive around, because what else would we do?
We could go to the mall, go to Hot Topic.
I would love to go to Hot Topic.
Get some free stickers from Zoomies.
Yeah, but if I go to Hot Topic, I'll have to change my shirt because I don't want the goths to bully me.
I think there's probably Sabrina merch at Hot Topic.
In this day and age, I'm sure.
There's some cool stuff there still. They're doing it right. They have not strayed from their true colors, and I love that.
But do you remember when walking past a Hot Topic was like, huh? Like, they had, like, the big gates? Oh, God. In my youth?
The first time I went into the mall, I went into Hot Topic.
Yeah. When I was a youth and I saw a Hot Topic, I always wanted to go in there, but, like, you can't go in a Hot Topic with your mom.
I went into Hot Topic with my mom.
Wow.
My mom was a goth for a little bit, so she was like... Yeah, my mom was a goth for a second.
Brag.
Yeah. I wish you would circle back.
Yeah.
If I had a goth mom, consider that.
Goth moms? Now that's...
Oops, my mom's a Japanese water witch. Ghost. Spirit?
I don't know.
If you know, you know.
And I don't.
I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
I'll send you a link.
Send me a link.
Okay, well, this has been beautiful. I can't wait to have another sleepover next week.
And we get to keep doing it every week until the CIA takes us down. Sweet dreams.
And if you made it this far, you can find us everywhere at Speculating Wildly Pod, and all of our links are in the show description.
Don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, and most importantly, recommend us to your weird uncle.